Hi everyone, hope you guys are doing good. For this week's reading, I will be working with the Tarot of the Abyss by Anna Turian. Okay, this deck just came in today and it's so beautiful. Each of these cards are actually hand sketched. So I'm gonna be using this deck. I'm excited to be working with this deck. And then I will be pulling more cards from the Soul Helper Oracle and the Star Dragons. All right, so let's get started. As always, these are general readings, so take the parts that resonate with you and let the rest go. Okay, with that being said, let's hop right in. Let's see what Spirit wants to bring through. I'm just making space here for my cards. What does Spirit want to bring through for the collective? What messages need to come through for the collective? What messages need to come through for the collective? Spirit, can I get clear, concise messages for whoever is tuning in to this reading? Can I please get clear messages for whoever is tuning in for this reading? Oops, okay. Can I get 3 more, please? Okay, this one flipped. I'm gonna take this and 2 more. Okay. So just give me a second as I put these together. These are so beautiful. Each of these are like, you know, sketched, and I love this art. I follow Anna Turian on my Instagram, and when I saw that she has her cards, tarot cards out, I had to have them because of the artwork. It's so beautiful. Anyways, let's get into the reading and let's see, okay? Okay, so this is very interesting. We start with the Hanged Man, okay? The Hanged One. It says the Hanged One, and you know, there are 2 ravens here, but even looking at this image, I just feel dizzy. Okay, I feel it's overwhelming. It makes me feel dizzy. What I'm getting with this is just like this card is making me feel dizzy. Your world has gone completely upside down, because it's like this artwork is like this, but it's in its upright position. It is like this, okay? And when I look at this again, it's just making me feel so dizzy. I don't know if you guys feel the same, but it's very intense for me. And the more I'm tuning into it, I'm feeling it even more. What I'm getting from this is your world has been shaken upside down, and because the energy is so intense, probably you also feel the same way, overwhelmed. You feel like nothing is the same. My life is never going to be the same, and it probably never going to be the same. Really, that's what it is. This could be your relationships are falling apart, or whatever you believe to be true, or however you thought life is true to you, and its meaning, it's kind of lost its meaning to you, and you're just not the same person, okay? And this is very, very intense. So this may be some kind of awakening that you went through, and this feels like an awakening where, you know, just like this card, it's like, what felt real to you, what felt stable to you, what felt like this is reality is no more your reality. That's really what I'm getting with this. It's like it's no more your reality. You've changed, your thoughts have changed, your beliefs have changed, the way you operate. There's a lot of intense energies that went in. And not only that, right next to the Hanged One, we have the 5 of Pentacles. So this is an image where, you know, you feel abandoned, you feel rejected. It's like she's thrown out of the house, okay? And there's someone who's holding her, but this may have been where she lived and she's now out on the streets, but she has someone who's supporting her. So what I feel like what you thought was your home, what you thought was your stability, what you thought brought you, this could be a job situation, this could be a family situation, this could be a relationship, okay? What you thought was your foundation is no longer your foundation. This is very intense, guys. I don't know who's been going through what, but this is very, very intense. It's completely stripped you off. That's what I feel with this Five of Pentacles. It's completely stripped you off. You know, your I don't know how to say this. It's like your thought process, everything has changed. The people that you once counted on, they're not there for you. There could just be a lot here, okay? Just a lot. I mean, you could have lost money, you could have lost a job, and I hope this is not your reading. You know, as I'm doing this, I really hope this is not your reading, because it's so intense. When I tune into it, it actually makes me feel more and more dizzy, so I'm trying to stay grounded throughout this reading. This is really, really tough energy, okay? And I can't help but notice this Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It's like I can't just not see it. And in this image, it's like there's this man and he has this jar, and in this jar there's a fairy, okay? And he has some needles sticking in here. It's almost like, I don't know, it doesn't give me a good feeling. It's like this trickster energy, this someone wanting to trap you, someone wanting to manipulate you. This is a fairy inside a jar, and it's like he's got that smirky smile, like it's almost like he's got you or something. Just not good. I don't know what this is. It's really so. The thing is, this is in the past position, so I'm really hoping that this is something that you've already experienced, not something that you are experiencing now. I really hope not, because this is very intense, okay? And even if you're experiencing this, we have the Page of Swords right next to it. So you see what I'm being drawn here is she is focused on the star, and she has a sword in her hand, okay? And there's a book here. It's like, now you've gained some kind of knowledge. Now you have a better understanding. With the star, it's like your spirit team, your angels, your guides, your ancestors, they're watching over you. They're giving you some kind of knowledge. They're giving you some kind of information. It could be through dreams. It could be through visions. It could be through just psychically you receiving that, okay? And it's almost like you're holding the sword of truth now, okay? You know some truths, or you've discovered something, okay? And you are very psychic, or you have some kind of connection, okay? And with this particular Page of Swords, it's like you've landed on some information, you've landed on some truths, and you may be also doing some kind of research. What is this research? It's like you're doing some kind of soul searching, you're doing some kind of homework, you could be doing some kind of research online, okay? But this is a lot that you've been through, okay? You may have been dealing with tricksters, okay? And even when I'm picking this card up, I'm seeing awakening, okay? This card, awakening. It's like judgment. This is the judgment card here. You had to go through a death process. You had to go through some kind of rebirth. But I hope you're not still dealing with this energy, but this is like, I hope this is something that you've already dealt with and you don't have this situation in your life going on right now. I really hope so. But we're going to see how this goes, okay? So with the Page of Swords, it's like with this Page of Swords, you've received some information, some guidance, okay? So even though it's all seems very dark and lonely and lost here, it's like Spirit is telling you, don't lose hope. Don't lose hope and stick to your truth, okay? Now, next to the Page of Swords, we have the Knight of Swords. Now, this seems even more focused. Like, okay, in this, she's planning, she's praying, okay? In this one, she's like, it's almost like, boom, aha, I know what I have to do. I've got that clarity. I've got that vision. It's like she's holding the star in her hand, and it's like she's aiming. I don't know what this is, but you're aiming for something. You're planning something. You're strategizing. You're going for it. Okay, you're going for whatever it is that Spirit is guiding you. Okay, you're very in tune. Spirit is telling you, yes, you've been through a lot. Now it's time to get out of this funk energy, get out of this energy and recreate a new life, write a new story. And you're like, okay, what is that I have to do? And boom, you're just very, very focused. Spirit wants you to stay very, very focused on your goal, on your mission, okay? Four of Swords. I feel with this Four of Swords, the way these swords are kind of resting, it's like, you've surrendered. You're like, I'm trusting the divine plan. I'm trusting whatever inspiration and whatever my intuition is saying, I'm gonna go for it. But I'm not gonna overthink things. Okay, I'm not gonna overthink things. Now, what's interesting is we have two cards of the Three of Swords here. Okay, there are some cards which like. There's 2 Ten of Swords in this deck, and there's 2 Three of Swords. Now, what's interesting is in this Three of Swords, she looks absolutely like, like as if these 3 swords have hit her and that's the end. Like, she's in pain. She doesn't know where to go about it. But in this Three of Swords, it's like the Three of Swords has turned into wisdom. Okay, so that's what I'm getting between the two. So just give me a second as I tune into this. What is this? You know what I'm feeling? It's like you've been played by not one person, but several people. Really, that's what I'm getting with this. Like Three of Swords. It's like maybe you went through something in your childhood. Maybe you went through something in your teen years. Maybe you went through something. It's like you go through these series of painful situations because of these tricksters, because of people who want to trap you, people who want to cause you pain. Maybe you feel like there's always a person, a situation that's causing you pain. But you, with this Three of Swords, look at this guy, look at him, okay? It's like he's got this book of knowledge and he's got the Three of Swords now in his book. It's like, I can alchemize this, okay? I'm gonna take all this pain, all these jabs that were, thrown at me. I'm gonna take all of that. I'm gonna alchemize it and I'm gonna change it into something powerful. I'm gonna change it into something beautiful. I'm gonna change it into this knowledge, okay? I've got all this now. It's like somebody dumped their garbage on you and you're like, okay, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna create something beautiful out of it, okay? That's almost like just giving you an analogy here, but it's like you take something that would completely destroy, that would completely break others down. Maybe someone plotted, maybe someone planned to put you in this, to make you feel like this, small, rejected, abandoned, trapped, okay? But again, looking at this card, look how she is. She's like, there is her skin, her old skin has shedded here and she's rising up like a phoenix and she's got these wings. It's like you, and there's the Empress underneath that. Yes, this is the energy. You stepped into the Empress energy after death and rebirth, after painful instances, after rejection, after abandonment, after being, totally left out at the curb, totally rejected. Okay, like all the doors are closed. What are you gonna do? What these people never realize, all these Three Swords, you are like this Page of Swords. You are connected to source energy. You are connected to your intuition. You are connected to your truth with this Sword of Truth. Okay? You're very tapped in. You're very tapped in. And when Spirit says go, you go for it. When Spirit says stop, you stop. That's what's happening. You see this card? Spirit is saying go. With this card, Spirit is saying stop. Whatever Spirit is saying, you're totally in tune with that. You're honoring that. And what would have caused anyone to feel like this, stuck, rejected, broken down, there's no hope, I'm a victim, I'm stuck for life? You alchemized it completely. You turned it into gold. You're like, I'm going to take all this as raw material and I'm going to turn it into a piece of beauty. I'm going to turn it into perfection. I'm not going to stay here like a victim. I'm going to turn it into something beautiful. That's why we have double Three of Swords. Okay, not single, but double. Two. So this is something really intense. Okay, this is something, and I really hope this is your past reading, and I hope this is not your current situation, because, you know, God be with you if this is where you are, because this is not easy. This is not easy, okay? But you have spirit on your side. You have your angels and your ancestors, and you're being called to trust your intuition, because that is bullseye. That is exactly, you're on target as long as you're following through with that. Okay, we're gonna pull cards now from the Soul Helper Oracle and see what additional messages need to come. Just one more, please. Can I get one more? Okay, I'm just gonna take it. So okay, so the first card we have is Cross the Bridge of Happiness. Okay. The next card we have is Tear Down the Walls Around Your Heart. And then we have A Light-Filled Angel is at Your Side. For some, this has to do with a home situation, okay? This has to do with a family situation, okay? See, what I'm feeling is you were always looking outside of yourself for stability, outside of yourself for love, outside of yourself for approval, outside of yourself for acceptance, till you realized who you are, till you realized many of you are earth angels, okay? People may think of you as an earth angel or a guide. It's like now you are in touch with your own light. Now you are in touch with who you are. Because sometimes with this tear down the walls around your heart, a lot of times when we go through heartbreaking situations, we go through a heartbreak or a loss, it's very natural to build protective walls to protect your heart. It's a natural way you will want to protect yourself from getting hurt again. You don't want to get hurt again, so you will build these walls just to protect your heart. But it's like with this card, I feel like you are learning when to let down the guard and with whom to use discernment and have those walls up. It's almost like you're learning. Not everyone is going to treat you like this. Not everyone is going to try to trap you. Not everyone is trying to cause you this distrust, pain, rejection. Not everyone is going to be like that. There are people who are empathic, loving, kind, generous, just like you are. And it's like now you are opening doors and you're welcoming people who are on the same wavelength as you. You are using your discernment. You have a greater understanding and you have more compassion for yourself. I also feel with this angel here, it's like your angelic team saves you from brutal situation. Your angelic team pulls you out from situation and people that are no good for you. Okay, you are highly, I'm hearing sought after. You are highly sought after. Whoever you are, whoever it is that's watching, you're highly sought after. That's what I'm hearing. And we have lost in the ruins of the past. So this has to do something with the past, okay? This has to do with past pains, past betrayals. And you know, the message that I'm getting here is just like this guy has alchemized it. I mean, learn from your past experience and allow them to make you stronger, allow them to make you wiser. Okay? I'm gonna pull some dragon cards now. For some, maybe there is a pet in spirit that you are missing or thinking about, okay? And this pet is still protecting you. Okay, this is resilience, finding your limits. You've had your limits with someone. You've had your limits. You see how this dragon is like blowing, right? It's like you're not gonna take nothing more, because this everything here is very intense. You're not the same person. You've changed. You've alchemized so much. You've completely changed. Yes, we have independence. Independence. It says carving your own path. You are meant to be this leader. You are meant to be a leader. You are meant to stand out. You're meant to be different. You know, many people have tried to keep you stuck under their conditioning, under their beliefs, limitations, programming, whatever you call it. They had their own agendas. They had their own agendas, and it's like you are this independent, just like this dragon, okay? You're out, you're stepping out, you're out of the box, you're different, okay? Some people may see you as a misfit. Some people may think that, you know, maybe you think too much of yourself, but that's not the case. You've earned it. It's like whoever you are, okay? You've earned this. You've earned it. It's like he graduated with this, okay? He earned it. And just like that, you earned it. And bottom of the deck, we have culmination, completion, and renewal. I love the way she's sitting on this dragon. She's freaking owning it. She's like, this is my dragon. I own it. She's sitting on top of this dragon. So completion. There has been some completion. You're riding the dragon. That's what you're doing. You're taking the bull by its horns and you're like, this is what it is. And it's not, see, this whole situation is like you've earned, like I said, you've earned your wings. You've earned your wings. By everything that you went through, you earned your wings. This just didn't come like that, okay? You went through lesson after lesson. Oh my God, this card, it's still making me feel the same. I have to cover it. It's very intense. And you've earned it. You've earned your wings, okay? No longer are you going to put yourself in situations where you are abandoned. You are not going to put yourself in situations or around people who are going to abandon you, who are going to misuse you, going to abuse you, going to make you feel like this, make you feel like crap. You're not going to be doing that. You're going to be choosing yourself. You're riding the dragon, right? You're riding the dragon. Like, come on. So you're in charge of your life. You're taking ownership of your life. You're taking ownership of everything that you went through. The light, the shadows, the darkness, everything. You're owning it. And you are realizing who you are. You are definitely realizing who you are. There is an idea that you have received and you're called to act on it, okay? And it's like leave the past behind. And with some people, maybe you need to set boundaries, okay? With this card, I just feel, you feel burnt out. You feel burnt out. You can't, like, whoever these people are, they crossed every limit. They crossed every limit. You you are very kind-hearted, you are very empathic, you may have given these people a lot of passes, right, for bad behavior. You may have even overlooked to the point where it's like enough is enough. I'm not gonna be doing that. So you, with this Four of Swords, you took time to think about it. You took time to to reassess, to look at these words, to sit with these words. You stayed with your pain, you sat with your pain, you felt it, and you allowed that pain to turn into medicine. You allowed it to turn into medicine. You allowed it. First, you felt it so that you can heal from it. And once you healed, you alchemized it. And because now you've learned it, it's like now you're in a space with your dragon where you're not going to put yourself in situations that, I mean, the dragons don't apologize, right? The dragons don't apologize for who they are. They just claim it because they are who they are, right? So I see a lot of growth here. And if you are in a situation like this, I just feel with the way this whole reading was unfolding, everything is happening to you for you to find your own power, to find your own voice, to find your own strength, and to remember who you are. Really, everything that is happening to you, it's like it's happening for you. Connect with the dragons if you feel called to do that, okay? And with that, I'm gonna close this reading. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great one. Take care.